So I want you to tell me what you think of when you think of the word fugitive, because I think of Harrison Ford being chased by like these elite U.S. Marshal deputies, really smart guys, and I am not here to talk about them at all, okay? If CNN has your fugitive on, your fugitive is going to get caught. What I'm here to talk about is the class of people called fugitives, and fugitives in law enforcement, that's just a numbers game. And the numbers are really, really big. And I should probably get that little thing to advance my slides, because that would really help me out. So the numbers, as I say, are really big, and I really like that New York stuff. Very, very cool stuff. In New York, yesterday, they had 1.8 million outstanding unserved warrants. That's about 600,000 fugitives who have not yet been talked to by a police officer. And this is not a New York problem. This is actually nationwide. So in Chicago, there's 120,000 fugitives right now. Dallas, 150,000. LA, 70,000. This goes all across the country. So if you want to make a difference, if you want to move the needle in the impact that law enforcement has, you need to do it with technology and efficiency. And hey, we're really lucky. We have a new class coming up through the police academies right now that has grown up with smartphones and touch screens. They don't understand that we say a phone rings because it used to involve some physical bell, and we're putting them into police cars, and they get to see this. Awesome. This is state-of-the-art in law enforcement. That cop who pulled you over and you saw him typing into the computer, that's what he saw, right? That's how he works, because that's how we do it in law enforcement. That's how we roll. The court gets that really cool-looking stuff. This is how we do warrants, right? We sit outnumbered 10,000 to 1, and we sit 4 days out of 5 at our desk, and we go to 15, 20 different databases, and we enter manually the same thing over and over again, the person I'm looking for, who I am, what's my authority, what they're wanted for, and we take all those things, and where do we put them? We print them out, and we put them on paper. Now, why do we do that? Because we're cops. Cops love paper. In the first year of StreetCred being implemented in an agency, we saved $8,000 in paper per officer. But we did not set out to just digitize a broken paper process. And I'm going to tell you, this process is broken, right? You put paper into boxes. That's where you put it. That's a broken process. So what we wanted to do was something a little bit different. But who benefits when you have all these papers in boxes for the people that you're looking for? Who benefits? Criminals. That's right. Criminals, the recidivist who's knocking off 7-Elevens again, the scofflaw who owes the city thousands of dollars in parking fines and he's still parking on the sidewalk, the serial rapist, the murderer, the child molester. They are out in the community while we police are sitting back tethered to the desk trying to get our password changed. So StreetCred started to work on this thing. And here's what we've done. StreetCred helps cities find your fugitives, get them out of the community, and get the officers home safe every day. And we do this by going out to all the different sources that those cops are going out manually, and we ask lots and lots of questions of the data. The first question we ask is the guy I'm looking for dead? This turns out to be a very important question. I have personally chased a dead guy, and I can tell you, all right, they're easy to find once you know they're dead. It's a permanent address. But finding out that they're dead, finding out that they're in prison, finding out that they're going to be violent, this turns out to be really, really hard without automation, so we automated it. We go through, we grab all that data, we ask 120 different sets of questions, and then we prioritize it based on our ability to locate the person and the safety of interacting with that person, and then we securely push this out to the police cars where the officers can interact with it on their computers or on their mobile phones. So what happens when we actually push this out to the cars? Your cops stop being research librarians, they stop being GIS analysts, and they actually get out there 5 days out of 5, and they increase by 500% the number of people that they come in contact with, and they cut the costs in half because they're not spending 4 days out of 5 sitting behind the desk. But this is not about cost. This is about the fabric of a community. This is about safety. What we found with StreetCred was that we cut by 66% the number of days it takes to clear a warrant from the time a judge signs it and says, go get this guy, until the time that the officer finds him. We've been working on this for about 4 years now, and we've been selling this for about 5 months. We're installed or installing in 6 agencies in Texas and in one of the 20 largest agencies in the country. We're in conversations with police agencies from 15 to 10,000 officers across the United States. Dave Henderson, the StreetCred co-founder, he was a cop for 18 years, and he had to teach himself how to become a technologist, just to be able to explain his vision of what was wrong when he was going out there looking for fugitives, right? And I was a technologist for 18 years, and I went to the police academy at age 45 and learned to be a cop so that I could live the problem, and together we could realize the vision where we could say, if I have 8 hours in a police car today, who is the person I should go after? Where are they right now? And that right now turns out to be something that we're pretty good at. So right now, when StreetCred tells you that this is a good address, 8 times out of 10 turns out that was the right address. We're here today, and we're talking about open data in public safety tomorrow. And we'd really like it if you would reach out and talk to us. Talk to us and let us tell you how we can put our passion to work for your city, to solve your problems. This is not just about finding fugitives, right? This is about community safety. When your fugitives are out there and they're out in the community, you're not safe. What our product does is it brings transparency, it brings visibility, it brings accountability. That keeps the community safer, it keeps the officers safer, and it even keeps the fugitives safer. So please, come and talk to us. We're around. Let us tell you how we can help your city solve your problems. Thank you very much.